Okay, so the next part about making a library card was actually making a library card. What I wanted on it was a barcode that I could easily scan that would pull up students' accounts, their first and last name, their username, their Seattle Public Library card number, which is their digital card, and the PIN for their Seattle Public Library card number. So I decided I wanted that, and then I have a backside that I ended up doing on another piece of paper because of doing the kind of mail merge thing. So that's the next thing I have to learn. But what you do is if you're on Word, which is what I used, and I made 2 columns because I knew that I wanted the library card to be about, the size of a card that could fit in your wallet potentially. But you click on mailings and you do select recipients and use an existing list. And then you're going to navigate to where your your list is, which right now is in here, and I'm using the fictional list because, of course, I'm not using any real student data. And then I click OK. There's only one sheet. And now you'll notice it automatically made this barcode. I actually had to figure out how to make a barcode. And in my version of Word on my school computer that I was using, there was actually just this neat thing that said insert barcode field. And I was able to select a field and a barcode type, and I chose code 128. Then when I went home to do it, that had disappeared. So I think there's another version of Word where they took it away. I don't know which one is newer, but I also figured out that you can still do that, even though I didn't see that, by having this code. So you have to have the brackets, and it has to say control, or it has to say display barcode. The capitals matter. And then this is actually a merge field that I added from the mail merge, and then a space code 128. So if I just typed in a number right here, and I'm just making up a number, this is how I wanted mine to look because I knew that it was 2 zeros before their student ID number, which is 7 numbers, and I wanted to make it into a code 128 because that's what my barcode scanners can easily scan that I know of, and I don't know that much more. But I wanted this to merge so that I could just populate them all and I didn't have to obviously type them in because that would be way too much work. So this is where I deleted and I went to mail merge, and then I did insert merge field barcode. And this is not the insert barcode field. And when I did this, it automatically made it, and I right click and do toggle. And then I can see this is merge field. Okay. And then the next thing that I wanted is their first and last name. And so this is just kind of simple mail merge technique. So mail merge, insert mail merge. I put first name, I put a space, then I did mailings, insert merge field last name. Then all of them end with that seattleschools.org. So the username, once again, mail merge, I did insert. I did the username at Seattle Schools. I'd already done the cool trick with Excel, so I have their library card all made. And so I put that there. And the pins, once again, it's just all mailings, insert merge field. Then now I want to make the next record. So I have to put the next record before everything. And now I am going to copy this and put in the next record. And it seems to just automatically want the barcode to show up. And now let's try it to see if it works, because then you click mailings and you click preview results. And now you'll notice I have this, and here's their name, here's their username, here's this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep on copying the next record and the pin and keep going. Now, the main trick is it looks longer than it actually is on the page. So I had to do this a bunch of times to figure out, okay, I think I can fit 8 per page, or I had to figure out how to do it. So I kept on going to mailings, preview results, so that I could see how it fit on the page. And then I could also figure out, like, maybe I need to delete spaces in between, so that I could figure out what actually fits, and what I could actually cut. So I had to play around with it a little bit. And then once I got 8 on a page, like how I wanted it to look with the spacing, then I had to go and kind of copy the, so now I have it how I want, and actually I'll delete these last ones because now I know that I have 8 that fit on a page. So now I'm going to go back to mailings, preview results, and I'm going to copy the last 4 that fit in. And then hopefully when I mail merge, it'll fit on the page. So then I just did that, and I knew there were about 30 names. So, 8 times 4, I knew it would be about 4 pages that I would need. And you can kind of tell if you've gone too far. So I just do Control V because when I go back to preview results, well, it looks like I haven't gone too far because it still has a name. So then I'll keep going. And at some point it'll say like, data length is not supported. And that's because it ran out of things. So now I know this is the last page. And I could delete the rest of those. And that's how I did it.